we've always planned for Eisenhorn to be a traditional console-style action-adventure game. We've worked really hard to, you know, get all the traditional kind of gameplay elements you expect of the genre. You know, there's exploration, stealth, combat, mini games, puzzles. You know, it's all very kind of player-driven as well. And we never once sort of considered mobile as a handicap. You know, we've very consciously worked with a gamepad controller from all of our prototypes as a starting point, and concentrated on just the game and making sure the game had the right level of complexity and fun that we wanted. And then we've moved that over to mobile devices. I think there's a perception that because our game is on mobile, it is going to be lacking or compromised in some kind of way, and I think that comes because of what other developers have done on mobile. But to be entirely frank, from our point of view, mobile is just a technological platform. Nowadays they're so advanced that most of the phones that people carry in their pockets are practically as powerful as a PlayStation 3 or an Xbox 360 were. You know, and these are devices that are only like a couple of years old now. So the power of these devices and the kind of games you can realize on them is actually pretty tremendous. It's just no one's really bothering to do it. So I don't think anyone in the studio has looked at mobile as being a handicap of any kind. You know, I think we're looking to make a great game. Hopefully it'll be a great game on PC, and there's no reason why it can't be a great game on mobile. We worked pretty closely with Dan, especially at the beginning. You know, we were really trying to get under Eisenhorn's skin, as well as the other characters in the book. So we had Dan into the studio a few times to sort of see our early prototypes, talk about the story, character motivations, the kind of adaptations we'd need to make to successfully take the book and the spirit of the book and the story and turn it into a good video game. You know, and we got a lot of his input with that kind of stuff. And throughout the project, you know, we've kept him up to date and discussed back and forth if we weren't sure about something. You know, we've really taken it seriously. We want to make sure that it's a faithful adaptation of his material. One of the best challenges about working on this project and adapting this material has been that there really wasn't a lot of work or artwork or reference to go with when it came to crafting the environments and the different sort of areas that Dan writes about in the Eisenhorn books. You know, we've partnered up very closely with the Games Workshop. They're very, very keen, and so are we, to make sure we stay true to their universe. The whole world, I mean, beyond Eisenhorn himself, the world is the star. You know, it's the first time players are getting to see the inside of the Imperium of man to such a degree, and especially from like Eisenhorn's point of view. I mean, Eisenhorn is Inquisitor, he's a badass, but he's not a space marine. You know, in that sense, he's more of a normal man. And so getting to see the scale of 40K from that perspective is just, you know, a complete marvel.